Nope, I'm Beyonce. I'm sorry. I lied. Okay, what's your joke?
What is a snowman's favorite day?
What is a snowman's favorite day? Saturday?
No. A birthday.
Ah, that was good, Karen. What's your name?
Carol.
All right, Karen, what's
Make
up?
sure
I'm
you
Beyonce.
guys have a seat in your rows with
Yes.
your crew leaders.
What? How did the toilet paper get stuck in the road?
I don't know. How?
Because there was a crack in it.
Because there's a crack
the
in it.
orange one.
That was good. Okay, guys. I'm going to take the last 4 people. Everyone else go sit down.
All right, everyone have a seat in your rows. Watch out, sweetie.
Last 4 people.
Watch out, sweetie. I'm going to fix
No,
this
you guys
row.
go back to your row. I'm only taking the last 4 people.
Go ahead and
Last
have
4
a seat.
people.
Everyone's coming in. Everybody
Last
sit
4
down.
people. If you guys don't go sit down.
I think just
go
all
sit
of
down.
them. Just have all of them sit.
Okay, never mind. Since
guys all go
they didn't
sit.
leave, you guys all have to go sit down now. Sorry, guys.
As everyone's coming
You
up,
guys
we
go.
don't want you guys to get
Nope,
lost.
you guys have to go. No, I'm not gonna marry
Thank you guys
but
for
thank
coming
you.
to
That's very
Mission Station.
flattering.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
You guys go
we
to
love
sleep.
you.
No, don't go to sleep. Sorry. Just go to your row. Go to your row. Go to your row. You guys go to your row. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. May, it's May's fault. It's May's fault.
Why'd the banana go to the doctor?
Why?
He wasn't feeling very well.
5 kids actually told me that. Yay.
Hey, there's still friends coming in, and that's one of our favorite VBS songs. Everyone stand up, let's do it again.
Come on, clap your hands. Here we go. That's it. Yeah, we're all in this together and we're having fun. We're here to spread the love of God to everyone. Gonna get a little crazy, yeah, a little wild. Here we go now, come give it a try. Move it to the left now. Move it to the right. Find someone you don't know and give them a high five. Stomp your feet louder. Yeah, you guys are doing awesome. Wave your hands up high. Come on. Find somebody else now and give them a high five. Let's go. Here to spread the love of God to everyone. Gonna get a little crazy, yeah, a little wild. Here we go now. Come give it a try. Move it to the left now. Move it to the left now. Move it to the right. Move it to the right. Find someone you don't know and give them a high five. Come on, you guys are moving great. Stomp your feet louder. Stomp your feet. Wave your hands up high. Come on, wave them up. Find somebody else now. Give them a high five. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, one more time. Move it to the left now. Move it to the right. Find someone you don't know and give them a high five. Oh, stomp your feet louder. Wave your hands up high. Wave your hands up high. Find somebody else now and give them a high five. Oh, oh, oh,
Oh my goodness. Not only did you guys not tell me there was a Yeti, you didn't tell me that he was a dancing Yeti. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. Okay, go ahead and find your seats, friends. I've got to calm down from that. Woo! Do you think he wants to eat me? I think he might want to eat me. Woo! Okay, you guys. Today we had an incredible, epic faith fuel. What was it? God's faithfulness is limitless. That's right. And we had a song that we did this morning, and I think we should do it again. Everyone stand up. Let's do Hindsight.
As I reflect, I find perspective. They're in the best and worst days of this God isn't finished yet. If he did it before, he can do it again. So I'll trust him with what comes next. Cause my hindsight says I can count on this. My God isn't finished yet. If he did it before, he can do it again. So I'll trust him with what comes next. For the God I know is known for faithfulness. Yeah, my hindsight says I can trust him with what's next. For the God I know is known for faithfulness.
Woo! And here to talk about our faithful God, our limitlessly faithful God, is Mr. Ryan.
What's
Woo!
up, kiddos? All right, kids, I'm going to get right down to it. I was 12 years old. Anyone here 12 years old? I was 12 years old, and I was in a place called Pennsylvania. I was in a place called Pennsylvania, in a town called Williamsport, Pennsylvania, and I was playing baseball. And how many of you guys have ever heard of something called the Little League World Series? You guys ever heard of that? I was playing in that Little League World Series for a Little League from Long Beach, and it is the single greatest example of God's faithfulness I could ever give you. Let me tell you how faithful God was that day. Are you ready? It was the last inning, and the score was 0-0. There was one out in the last inning, and Mr. Ryan came up to the plate. And he was looking at the pitcher. The pitcher was looking at him. The pitcher hadn't given up a hit the entire game. And Mr. Ryan dug in to the batter's box, saw the pitch, and boom, home run. Our team won the game 1-0. And I remember thinking, God is so faithful. He helped me win. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that a great example of God's faithfulness for me? Is there a problem with that thinking, though? Was God being faithful to the other pitcher? So God was being faithful to me, but not to him? Let me tell you another story about something that happened 2 days later. That game that I just told you about, it was on ESPN, and it was for the U.S. championship game. But I actually have a video of me when I was 12 years old. This is 2 days after that game. This is the final game of the Little League World Series. We played a team from the Philippines, and I was the pitcher in this game. Okay, so check out this video and just enjoy seeing Mr. Ryan as a 12-year-old.
They will take on these young men from Long Beach, California. And Ryan Bieber, with the dramatic home run against New Jersey, will be the Californian starting pitcher. Live from Lamade Stadium in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, Cannon presents the Little League World Series.
And the one behind home plate.
No balls and 2 strikes.
Hit deep to left field. Way back, it's gone. The Philippines leads 2-0 on Ian Tolentino's home run.
Couple of reasons why this ball is hit out.
Look at that freeze frame. That is about as bad as it gets, watching a ball fly over the fence. First inning, down 2-0. By the end of the first inning, you know what the score was? 8-0. And I was pitching. I gave up all 8 runs, and our team ended up losing 16-4. So, did God stop being faithful? So the problem is the team that beat us, we found out a month and a half later that every kid on that team was overaged. They were older than a lot of your crew leaders, your adventure leaders, your adventure guide crew leader guys. And so I'm sitting here thinking, God, you let the bad guys win and the good guys lost. And I got humiliated in front of thousands of people and hundreds of thousands of people on TV. So when I hit a home run, if I want to say God is faithful, does that mean that God is not faithful when things go bad for me? Because we've said that God's faithfulness is limitless, right? So what do we do with that? What do we do with the fact that sometimes good things happen to us and other times bad things happen to us? But God is still faithful when it's good or when it's bad, so how do we make sense of that? Let me tell you just a few important things that I want you guys to hear this morning. It is still the morning, so I'm going to call it this morning. From the very beginning, sin has been doing all sorts of damage and destruction in this world. When people choose to lie, those lies often hurt people. When people choose to cheat or steal or hurt people, it causes pain and it causes suffering, and sometimes, in fact, sometimes a lot of times, bad things will happen to good people. And sometimes good things happen to bad people that don't deserve it. And sometimes, if I'm being honest, when I was a kid, I'd go, God, why? I thought you were faithful. I thought you were faithful to be good to the good and bad to the bad. Does that make sense why I thought that way? Well, we know that God's faithfulness is limitless. And we know that God is good. And we know that God's love, He is always faithful to be loving. He's always faithful to forgive us. He's always faithful to be with us. All of these things are true, but what we need to know, and this is important, I want all of you guys to hear this. Because we live in a world where God has allowed people to choose, God allows each and every one of us to make choices all throughout every day. He doesn't force us to choose the right thing. He lets us choose between what's right and what's wrong. And as a result, sometimes bad things can happen to good people. Sometimes people can get hurt. Sometimes people can have their feelings hurt. Sometimes people can go through difficult times. God never promises us that because we're Christians, we'll never face hard times. Did you guys know that? He actually tells us that as Christians, we will face hard times. But I do want to leave you with one promise that was mentioned earlier this morning, very surprisingly by the Chadster. Do you guys remember when Chadster had that like weird moment where he started like, I know, yeah, but hear me out. Do you remember that weird, like he was like all of a sudden Chadster got really smart there? Did you guys see that this morning? And then it like very quickly went away. Well, what Chadster said is that God promises to use anything and everything that happens to us in our lives to make us more like his son Jesus. That comes from a verse in the Bible. It comes from Romans chapter 8, verse 28, where it says that God uses all things go together for good for those who are called according to God's purposes. And then it says in the very next verse, it tells us what God's purpose is for us. And do you guys know what God's purpose is for us? His purpose for us is to make us more and more and more like his son Jesus. So that verse promises us that no matter what happens to us, good or bad, that God is faithful to use that to make us more like his son Jesus. And the more we become like his son Jesus, the more we can go out into the world and share his love with people. Amen? All right, so let's see what is the hand motion for faithfulness? So let's try this. God's faithfulness is limitless. Is that right? Okay, let's try it again. You ready? God's faithfulness is limitless. Thank you, kiddos. Miss Carrie, are you coming? Oh, sorry. Adventure guides, do me a favor and go to where you need to go. Thank you so much. All right, here we go, Miss Carrie. Welcome back up, Miss Carrie and the Klondike Bars.
Oh, I don't need it. Hey, that was so good and so important. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Ryan. Goodness gracious, we've got some really wise friends here this week, don't we? That are teaching us all kinds of incredible truths. Epic faith fuel for our lives. So good. All right, you guys. On day 2, we learned about God's love being limitless, and we had a song that's all about how his plans for us come out of his love for us. You guys ready to do Reason? Stand up, I know. It's almost time to go home. I'm trying to wear you out so you take a really good nap today. All right, all right, here we go. Here's Reason.
This year's felt like 4 seasons of winter, and you'd give anything to feel the sun. Always reaching, always climbing, always second guessing the timing. But God has a plan, a purpose in this. You are his child, and don't you forget. He put that hunger in your heart. He put that fire in your soul. His love is the reason to keep on believing. When you feel like giving up, when you feel like giving in, his love is the reason to keep on believing. If we could pull back the curtain of heaven, we would see his hand on everything. Every hour, every minute, every second, he's always been in it. Don't let a shadow of a doubt take hold. Hold on to what you already know. He put that hunger in your heart. He put that fire in your soul. His love is the reason to keep on believing. When you feel like giving up, when you feel like giving in, his love is the reason to keep on believing. It's the reason, it's the reason, his love is the reason. He's the peace in the madness that you can't explain. He's the hope in the heartbreak, the rest in the suffering. He's closer than the air you breathe, from the start to the end, to the in-between. Don't you dare doubt even for a minute what he started in you, yeah, he's gonna finish. He put that hunger in your heart. He put that fire in your soul. His love is the reason to keep on believing. Just keep on believing. When you feel like giving up, when you feel like giving in, his love is the reason to keep on believing. It's the reason. It's the reason. His love is the reason. It's the reason. It's the reason. His love is the reason. Hey.
Awesome. Okay. It's the last announcements of the day. I know you guys have been waiting all morning for this. Crew leaders, hand out the bracelets if you have not already. How many of you already have your bracelets? You already have them? Oh my goodness, your crew leaders are on it. Hey, can we do a really quick thing? Campers, can you look at your crew leaders and your adventure guide? Well, your adventure guides maybe aren't here. But you look at your crew leaders and your helpers and say, thank you so much. 1, 2, 3. That's right. We could not do this Snow Limits adventure without them. Thank you so much for all of your energy and all of the love that you're pouring out this week. So thankful. Okay, just a reminder that the bathrooms are closed during checkout. And is there anything else, friends? Okay, wait. Think I got something. Okay. All right, I think that's it. We've got a song. When I was going around today, I heard that there is one particular song that you guys love the most. What is it called? What is it called? That's what I thought. Let's do Limitless. Sing it out to our limitless God. Here we go.
I'm saying goodbye to any limitation. I'm saying hello to the God of all creation. There are no limits with you. There are no limits with you. You're limitless, nothing's too hard for you. You're limitless, there's nothing you cannot do. You are bigger and you're greater and you're stronger. I know you're limitless. You're limitless. I'm saying goodbye to any limitation. I'm saying hello to the God of all creation. There are no limits with you. There are no limits with you. You're limitless, nothing's too hard for you. You're limitless, there's nothing you cannot do. You are bigger and you're greater and you're stronger. I know you're limitless. You're limitless. Lord, you are bigger. Lord, you are greater. Lord, you are stronger than anything. Lord, you are bigger. Lord, you are greater. Lord, you are stronger than anything. Yeah. Lord, you are bigger. Lord, you are greater. Lord, you are stronger than anything. You're limitless. Nothing's too hard for you. You're limitless. There's nothing you cannot do. You are bigger and you're greater and you're stronger. I know you're limitless. You're limitless.
Awesome. Thank you for making it an epic day 4. Do you think tomorrow's going to be the best day ever? I think it is. I cannot wait for day 5. Have a great night, you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
go.